What y'all gonna do to him? Oh, look out, boy. Boy. Crazy dogs. Crazy dogs. Doggy dogs. Okay. Today's lesson, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be pointing out triggers. For those of you who don't know what triggers are, we'll show you what the gang stalkers, the domestic terrorists, the predictive policers, whatever you want to call them, it's all the same. We'll see their tactics in making people go nuts after 24-hour psychological warfare. And I said 24-hour, it don't stop. Not just it's not just one day of the bullshit. For me, it's been 10 years. Other people a lot longer. Other people a little bit shorter, but still, it's been a long time we're in this program. A day is too long. But of course, it goes on for longer than that. Yep, it goes on for a lot longer than that. What type of music we got going on over here?
Never stopping if we get free. I know some niggas out here really shoot.
I ain't gonna shoot them or
Man,
what? That little bro don't beat that place up. Niggas talking like they made us. This my team, but they know. They know.
when they come down to this. Just got back from my.
That fast, huh? a box of chocolates.
With my gun with the other shit. Make your bitch pop up some shit she never did.
Sorry about the
6'2" shit. 6'2" shit. Yeah.
Yeah. They threw me in that water, had to swim it out.
what that's about. Apple fritter. Apple fritter. Not bad, not bad. We got a creep. Creep in the background. Legitimate. Legitimate. Yep. Life on the beat, ladies and gentlemen. And we are on Perp Patrol right now. Perp Patrol. The mission is to call out all domestic terrorists. That is the mission. Horn in the background means something destined to come. Some type of harassment. If you guys heard that horn in the background, calling one of their perps up. Here we go. Here's Johnny. And he pisses. Notice the attire is all black. No one wants to see your little wee-wee, sir. Tell those people to stop making you show your wee-wee to grown men. domestic terrorism, ladies and gentlemen. His protector. His protector, his snitch. If I would have got out and did something to him, if I would have did something to the dude who pulled his wee-wee out, that guy would have pulled out his camera and started recording it. Entrapment, ladies and gentlemen. Entrapment. That's the name of this predictive policing. They entrap you and they say they predicted it. They predicted it. The only way they predicted anything is because they fucking know they know the person is gonna react in such a way because it's complete around the clock harassment. So you gotta put yourself in my shoes or another targeted individual's shoes. You see enough motherfuckers pulling out their dicks in front of you on shit, and you know that they're doing it to harass you, and you flip out one day and you do something to one of them. It's entrapment, and they know. They know what's up. Let's get that tail light fixed, buddy. That's a domestic terrorism tactic. Right there. Trigger, ladies and gentlemen. It's a trigger. That right there is a trigger to make me do some violence. To make me cause violence to him, myself, somebody else. There goes the all black, one of the little all black wearing ninjas. Hey, what's going on, Messi? I'm just calling out these terrorists, man. Look at that motherfucker. That motherfucker brightened the shit out of me. Motherfucker. Yeah, man, just calling out the terrorists. Chili bowl. We good, doggy. Life is fucking grand, ain't it? As a targeted individual. Life is fucking grand, I tell you. You good? Chill out, boy. Yeah, life is grand. One of these days we shall overcome. Let me take these dogs to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'll be back shortly, but I will see if I can make that better. A little bit better. There we go. I'll be back shortly. Stop terrorizing people, officer. I see that you're an officer of the law, but you're out here committing crimes. Stop committing domestic terrorism, officer. that little black SUV, like that little female type of SUV, that was an undercover cop. Had the little sheriff or whatever type of vest on. Undercover police out here rabble rousing, ladies and gentlemen, causing all types of mischief. No fighting, scrap. Don't do that, girl. See what we said. My cousin's husband showed up in all black, so I changed in all black. Hey, you gotta chill with that. Come on. So I changed in. Excuse me, you guys. It's legitimate. So I changed in all black. I imitate my harassers. He knows I know what's up. Yeah, that's a good way of getting at him too. Hell yeah. Or calling them out before, you know, they even perform their fucking shit. They really be trying to act slick like they're not fucking doing anything until it's time for them to do it. But it's like you can see these fuckers coming, man. You can see them coming. Just a big ass sign on their head that says clown. Clown activities. Clown doing clown activities. We got the car alarm. That's a signal. Let's see what we got going on over here. So it's either one going to be coming from this way, from behind me, or it's going to be one walking up within the next couple of minutes. But that could be just anybody, so we ain't even gonna say that. We'll just wait for them to come and do the deed. It could be a vehicular thing too. You just gotta prepare yourself. You gotta prepare yourself. Where you at, buddy? Where you at? Knew it. Told you. Never fails. Talking shit. I'll kill you, dog. Why you wanna kill the Chihuahua lady? Why the fuck you up? There goes the protector right there. See? This isn't all by... Oh shit, I lost him. He's in all black. Oh, there he goes. Alright, he's behind that car. He matches so fucking well, man. Fuck, I can't even... Where the fuck did he go? That might be him right there. I don't... Fuck, man. That's crazy. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, I don't know if you guys seen him. He was in all black. No, I don't. I talked to some of my family, yeah. Not all of them. Not all of them, but some of them. Oh, there he goes right there. Damn, see how they blend in so well with that fucking... That black on. It looks... I don't... Damn, let me see if I can see him. I can't see him in the camera. I can see him fucking... There, he got us a light in his fucking hand. Fucking piece of shit terrorist motherfucker. Where the fuck is he at? There he goes right there. Let me see. See him walking alongside the gate. He's in all black, so you can barely fucking see him. But he's there. Hiding in the willow bushes, waiting for me to leave so we could call on for the perps to do whatever they gotta do. Yeah, I don't talk to too much of my family, but I do talk to, you know, some. But as far as on you know, most of our conversations or whatever is on you know, it's not, it's a dual, how do you say it? It's like I kind of don't, certain family members I kind of just don't look at the same, so I look at them like anybody else, so it's not really, it's almost like you're my blood, so, you know, I gotta say something type thing, like it's not a fucking, and don't get me wrong, like I'll still go to bat, like if it really comes to it and something's like going down, like, you know, I'll still go to bat for him. I don't know if I'm stupid for doing it or if it's just, you know, it's the way shit should be, but, you know, like I'll still go to bat for him, but as far as like Thanksgiving events, Christmas shit, like, you know, that's out the question. That's out the question. And then, you know, some family members, like my daughters and shit, even though one of them's, you know, she's targeting the youngest one. And that's because her aunties and shit is mixed up in it. And they be telling her to do it. No telling who else be telling her, but You know, her aunties are a big part of it. So, you know, even though that shit's going on, just to, you know, to keep them safe and shit, to try and keep this shit from jumping on them. Because if something jumps on them, if they start to, like, if I find out these ones, then you'll see, you know, a fucking VTA incident or a fucking, you know, a Myron May and shit. Like, once you cross that fucking path or those boundaries, you know, I'm not gonna be responsible for what happens, and I don't even care to be responsible for what happens. Like, I'll happily take whatever consequence there fucking is, and I'll make a fucking. And as soon as everything's done, I'm not gonna kill myself, but you know, I'm gonna let them know, like, you know, all this, the blood is on your fucking predictive policing. That's what the blood is on. You guys doing this shit. This is, you know, shit, it's what you guys did. You created this problem. Yet you're lying to the public saying that, you know, you're lying to the public. You know, the crazy thing is they lie to people and say that it's predictive policing, but it's not predictive at all. If you're fucking creating the fucking, you know, if you're creating the situation, then you're not predicting it, you're creating it. It should be called creative fucking policing. Fucking creative. You know, entrapping people with psychological warfare. You know, that if people can't understand why people are killing people, if people can't understand why people are taking violent acts upon people, then there's something wrong with the people that can't understand it, because they can understand it if it was them in that situation. You know, it's just like that movie, A Time to Kill. There's a movie called A Time to Kill, where these dudes raped and fucking, you know, 3 dudes raped this dude's daughter and he killed him. You know, like, fucking, why is there even fucking a jury trial? Like, why is there a fucking trial being fucking held? And that's like what this shit is for. That's like this program now. You know, they're psychologically fucking snatching pieces out our mind. Like, they're... Sorry, that's legitimate. And, it's not funny, but, you know, they're psychologically fucking tearing us down to the point to where they're changing our ability. You know, they're changing our fucking, like, we don't feel comfortable walking outside. Like, for me, like, I don't feel comfortable going in the store because I have to dread. When I get out the store, I have to dread what they've done, whether it's scratch my vehicle, let air out the tires, or, you know, whatever else they fucking do. Fuck with my radiator, my gas line, my fucking, you know, all types of weird shit they do. Like, that's the type of shit I gotta worry about. So it fucking, it's domestic terrorism in the worst way, man. So for anything, saying all that to say, you know, if we choose to do anything to these people, and you know, when I say anything, I'm talking about murder, assault. I'm not talking about no weird ass shit like raping them or fucking, you know, some fucking weird shit like that, killing their babies in front of them or no weird shit like that. But if these people were to get tortured, if they were to get murdered, beat up, like, they deserve that shit, hands down. It's all the energy that they're putting out. and they're gonna get that shit back. It's just a matter of time. I'm not saying this targeting is gonna end anytime soon. Hopefully it does. Hopefully we wouldn't. But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, you know, this program may go on for 20, 30 fucking more years, but each one of these fucking gang stalkers, each one of these piece of shit terrorist fucking citizens is gonna get the same, all these fucking police. One of these days, the same energy that they're giving us is gonna come right back to them. And it's gonna come back to them tenfold. It don't matter how many fucking cookies you pass out in the ghetto to try and fucking smooth your karma away. That shit ain't gonna work. Like, these people are fucking, nah. That shit ain't gonna work. You pass out all the clothes you want, pass out all the fucking cookies and sandwiches and shit. You're not gonna get away with this shit. Fuck no. And if nothing comes for you, then you're just setting it up for your generations to come. They're gonna be cursed with your fucking wrongdoings. Not to mention, people are starting to recognize the program for what it is. Like, people are starting to see, like, you know, they might still think like we're fucking being a little too paranoid for the non-believers and shit. But even them, you know, a lot of them don't want to believe it, and you can tell by the comments, like, yeah, like, I don't know if it's what you're talking about, but something definitely is going on. Like, you know, even comments like that, it tells you that people are learning. People are starting to see, like, this shit, you know, something is going on. You feel me? And that's, you know, for them to even admit to fucking recognizing that little bit. Just that little bit. Being able to recognize that, you know, is a blessing. A fucking blessing. Let me see. Targeted individual that drained transmission fluid out of my car and drained the oil twice. All the time. Yeah. It happens, man. That's what they do. It's cool though. Once something happens to this, this thing finally fucks up from what they do, like I said, man, they can't hold me accountable for anything because they caused that shit. And I've complained about it too many times. Police have came out and they don't have the report, all of that, you know, the report still, you know, yet, you know, one fucking a 911 lady called, or I had called the 911 instead of calling the San Jose police, and I don't know whether she fucked up or she was being fucking, you know, genuine or whatever, but she said, I said the police said that they'd take the report and for me to call back in a couple days. And that I should be able to get a copy of it because I asked for a copy of it, and now I call back, you know, and I can't get a copy of it because they don't have no police report. She said, always remember that, like, the time you called, and what day it was, like the date and the time, because when you can call back and refer to the dispatcher, like, you know, the time and shit that you call. So it'll be proven that I called. It just won't be proven like the interaction with like the only thing proven is whatever I said on the fucking you know, whatever I was telling the dispatcher or whatever. But that was like a gem, cause I would have never thought about that shit. I probably would have, but I don't think so. So now instead of fucking, as long as I just call and make the report and take down the time and date that I made the report, they can go back and look on the files. Cause I know that's the first thing they're gonna say is, why didn't you call the police? And I've had police laugh at me while I'm on the phone trying to explain it to them and shit. I've had police say, yeah, we'll take the report, but first, do you mind taking the, you know, psych evaluation? Psych evaluation? I'm trying to make a police report, sir. What are you talking about, psych evaluation and shit? So they scared me out of fucking even wanting to report, because I'm not finna try and take no fucking psych evaluation so you can lock me in a trap. And even though I'm not crazy, say that I am, so anything that I say in court will not stand. It won't hold up. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. You don't want to fucking take the report, don't take that shit. Don't take that shit. But yeah, man. I don't know where the hell I was drifting off to. I'm a reporter for the Times. Kenneth Willer. Nah, I haven't heard of Kenneth Willer. He is a murderer. He is stalking me. I need help. Sure. I'm not sure if you're, I never seen you before, Cheryl. I'm not saying that you aren't targeted. I'm not saying that you're, but I don't know. He has killed well over 1,000 people and he just laughs at me. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one, Cheryl. I got, you know, I got a bunch of fucking weirdos who don't fucking kill anybody. They just mentally kill people, and fucking nobody does anything about that. So if they're not doing anything about that, I wouldn't hold your hopes up too high about them doing anything about that. If they haven't done it already, that's a lot of people.
Let's get that tail light butt fixed, buddy.
That's a lot of people. 1,000 fucking people. Never seen you before. Never. But I must go. Okay, you take care, show. Hey, what's going on, Yasmin? Yeah, these motherfuckers are everywhere. You know, me putting up the sign probably wasn't too smart of an idea, because putting up the channel because now I'm gonna have a bunch of weirdos from the area getting on too. But it's a good thing as well because you can point them out and see how they, you know, how they work to try and discredit. I'm starting to learn a lot about, you know, how to point shit out, like as it comes, like, and it's I'm noticing that it's easier for people to see, like when you point it out, when you call it out, when it's happening, and you do it repetitive. Like, I'm not gonna say everybody, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it's like people have to be fucking, you know, you have to lead the horse to water, so to speak. And anything from there, the horse is either gonna decide to drink the water or it's gonna fucking just fucking go thirsty. Some people are still going thirsty, but there are some people who are starting to fucking see, like as you pointed out. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like a mind thing. Maybe it's like you know, some type of fucking mystery with the fucking brain or something. I don't know, but I just know it works a lot better when you point it out and you know, when people hear you say it on some repetitive shit as you're pointing it out, I guess it's different than just saying it. Like, even if they see it, like they can see it right in front of their face. But if you don't say something about it, you know, it's gonna slip their mind. Let's see. How much did the megaphone cost? I think I may need to follow your lead. It was gifted by another targeted individual. I know they got him on, he got it from Amazon, so, you know, I'm not sure, the prices on it, but I know if you go to Amazon, you'll be able to find one. Okay, exactly. They do nothing physical. It's all spiritual and that's what they want us to. Yep. Exactly. But they can't get that. That's not gonna happen. You know, just our pride alone. Yeah, you know, you have some foolish pride, and then you have, you know, good pride. Pride is good in some cases, and you know, it's good to tell yourself. It's good to tell yourself that you're not gonna fucking get yourself in trouble or kill anybody or kill yourself over these piece of shit motherfuckers. Like, for the most part, this is the best life a lot of these motherfuckers ever lived, is being, you know, harassing us and shit, and then getting the little benefits from it. This is pretty much the best life. It's all, you know, they've never known anything else. Fucking, where can you get new clothes every fucking week and shit? Like, gift cards coming crazy. Fucking food vouchers, fucking housing vouchers. You know, it's just what they are. It's scumbags, you know. Scumbags. Whereas, you know, where you're not smoking crack in fucking shredded clothes anymore. You can smoke your crack and fucking, your clothes are still gonna get sweaty and musty and stinky like fuck, but at least you can look good for a couple days until you get your next gift card. Your next $50 gift card. Your next $40 gift card. But you're gonna have to make a choice. You can either get the shoes or pants and a t-shirt. Like, you're not gonna be able to exceed that 40 or 50. You're not gonna be able to exceed that $40 or $50. You're still gonna, unless you got some backup gift cards. Unless you got some backup gift cards, you're not gonna exceed that shit. No. Do you have signs on your van right now, Nappy? All over this motherfucker, man. All over it. Fucking on the back, on the front, on the sides. I gotta do some more. I gotta think of some things to fucking direct people to, start directing them to fucking channels and, directing them to incidents that happen with targeted individuals, and how the cover-up is the same. It's always the same fucking cover-up. The person had mental issues. And, that excuse is being used too much, and of course, they get over on most of the population, and they think the ones that do know aren't going to say anything about it because we're scared. And anytime we do say anything about it, they try and fucking either play it off and laugh it off like, nobody's going to pay attention, or they fucking, they try and fucking intimidate you and shit. But fortunately, I'm not affected by any of that bullshit. I'm not affected by it, because I know whenever they decide to do what they gotta do or gonna do, they're gonna do it. Whether I fucking get on the megaphone and point the shit out or not. Saying all that to say, they know most of us aren't gonna, we don't want no problems with these people. They're doing enough to us. We don't want them to do any more. And they know they have, control over us, but well, for the most part, And even me, like, I'm not saying like I'm fucking braver than any other targeted individual or anything. I won't even go to a job and get a job because I can't deal with this shit. So, they got me in aspects of this shit too. But as far as trying to expose it and get out of it, like, you're not gonna fucking bully me out of fucking exposing you. Like, you guys fucking terrorize me 24 hours a day. What, I'm supposed to sit back and take that shit and not say anything about it? You're out of your mind. Like, I don't even know what planet you're on, but it's not this one. It's not this one, and I dare you to fucking get an attitude about me fucking trying to expose what I'm going through. I'm gonna laugh at you in your face and say you shouldn't be fucking terrorizing people. Now you're getting a taste of your medicine and you can't handle it. You fucking pulling your hair out. All types of shit. Oh, man. And that's usually how it goes. The ones who dish it can't take it. And most of these motherfuckers walk the main line, and they'll never tell you that they work with the police. They'll just fucking walk the main line and be fucking... I don't know, it's crazy. Shit is backwards. Shit is fucking changed. Shit has changed. They went from motherfuckers saying, fuck the police, to motherfuckers hanging with the police. Drinking coffee with them. And still... Oh man, you know it used to be a trip in fucking prison, in jail. Well, mainly prison, cause nobody fucking, in prison you usually, most people who are there for a long time, you get to know certain officers or whatever, not on no personal level, but as a general fucking, how you doing? Might stop and talk to him 5 minutes about the family or some shit like that, some weird shit. Some people have that type of, communication with the cops. Not on no snitch shit, but, just on some, we gotta be here together, so, pleasantries and all that bullshit. We got another one. How much crack did they give her to play that for? Nah, but I don't even know where I was. Nah, but yeah, they'll never do that. Like they can't make me give up, bro. Oh yeah, they exchange pleasantries and shit. Like, and that's what this shit is. It's like fucking, in there you be like, you trip cause you hear some of the people talking and shit, and it's like the police. They know the police, like they know the police better than they know their own families. They know the police's families better than they know their own families. Like they hear more from the police telling them about their families. Me and the family went camping, me and the family went skiing, we did this for the holiday. And fucking, you end up knowing more about the fucking cop's family than you know about your own fucking family. to the point to where, you see the cop pass by and you shoot him a pleasantry, but the pleasantry is, oh, how's the family doing? And it's like, damn, man, you don't even call home to your own family. Like, you don't even, like, you sitting here trying to, like, come on. I don't know, maybe I just look at shit, like, weird, but that, not saying that, it's not good to have pleasantries or whatever. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with that. You feel me? You're gonna be here for 3 and 4 fucking years, As long as you ain't snitching or no shit like that, it's nothing to say anything, conversate, but, you start fucking, a police officer give you a little conversation and shit. You think you're his buddy and fucking. Saying all that to say, like, that's what these motherfuckers are like, man. And I would have never thought that the streets would get like that. I would have never thought. Like, this literally used to be Shark fucking City. And I'm not from San Jose or anything, but, the city used to be called Shark City. It used to be a pretty solid little city. Even though it's a lot expensive as fuck, but, the people out here were solid. And then years down the line, you find out that these people are willing to fucking flip the script and do anything for a fucking wooden nickel. And offer them a wooden nickel and they'll fucking be at your fucking disposal. Fucking housing vouchers and shit. That you gotta live in a fucking house with like 6 other fucking people, and then you don't even know if a couple of them are fucking drug addicts and shit. Like, if you're not one yourself, like you gotta live in a fucking smelly fucking feet and fucking shit bathroom smelling like fucking shit 24 hours because motherfuckers in there on rotation and shit. Like everybody got a shit at different times, and that old weird fucking shit coming up missing. Fucking can't even. You can't even buy nothing because the shit's gonna come up missing, and then you ain't gonna be able to find it because it ain't gonna be nobody in the house that took it. 9 times out of 10, somebody in the house did take it, but they done had so many friends and shit over there, they're gonna blame it on their friends that you're never gonna fucking see again. So it's like, fuck. Wooden nickel shit, man. Wooden nickel shit. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it like I got money or no shit like that, but there's no way in the world that I would fucking take up this fucking job. I wouldn't do it, period, but, knowing what they get, like Target gift cards and fucking, maybe you get a cop or a group of cops to take you and a group of fucking perps to a baseball game, fucking buy you some fucking hot dogs and a fucking drink, pat you on the back, stimulate your fucking your inner child, fucking bring that inner child out. Never had a dad take you to a baseball game. Oh man, the psychological bullshit. Your dad never took you to a baseball game. He never took you. You never was taken. You're a 40-year-old man getting taken to a baseball game by a cop, and it feels fucking great. It feels like, you're reliving your childhood, like you're getting what you wanted as a child. Then you fucking, subconsciously you become attached to this fucking cop like he's your fucking father, and you fucking start divulging all the information. Next thing you know, you're trying to fucking, win his fucking. You're trying to win his fucking respect, like you trying to win, like you want that fatherly love from a fucking cop that you just met in a fucking program. I'm not saying that's what happens. I'm just saying though, that's the type of fucking psychological bullshit they throw on these fucking perps though. Believe it. Believe that much. I don't know as far as to taking them to a baseball game and shit, but that's the type of shit that's, they play on their fatherly, like a lot of these motherfuckers ain't had no father in my life, in their life, and I only know that because I never had one in my life, so I understand the fucking, I understand that until you fucking create yourself, you're fucking, that inner child is fucking looking for somebody to fucking look up to, and fucking, when it sees something fitting, when you finally feel like somebody cares about you, or like fucking, you finally got some type of, you probably got some type of big brother. You never had a brother in your life. You got some type of big brother and shit. Like they can fucking remote control the shit out of you with that. Like they do it. I've seen that shit done like on low levels. On fucking on low level. I'm not talking about no military fucking, psychological bullshit training. Like I'm talking about fucking just regular old fucking, regular level. Fucking have some kid looking up to you, want to be a part of your gang, and you tell them this is what they gotta do, and they fucking do it, and you fucking praise them, and then they feel like they got a whole fucking family now. They fucking damn near desert their family for the fucking gang and shit. Willing to do anything for the gang. Kill people for the gang. They'll be the fucking torpedo. So just seeing that on the lower level, you can almost imagine what it is on the bigger level. See the guy coming up with his lights off. He just got the orange ones on. Chill out, Scrapper. He just got the orange ones on. Notice those are the bright, shiny ones. The ones behind it are the orange ones. Psychological warfare.
Mr. BMW, let's get those lights turned on. Your domestic terrorism is not working.
You need to record daily altercations like you used to do when you had your old channel. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm gonna do it eventually. Like when I eventually hit the road, I just gotta find some type of hustle. I gotta find a hustle that, you know, I can support myself throughout being on the road and shit, cause I'm not gonna be recycling once I, you know, hit the road and shit. So I gotta figure out whether it's putting commercials on the channel, which I really don't wanna do. I really don't wanna put commercials on the channel, but it's either that or fucking this stimulus, this fucking, you know, if this shit works out, then, you know, I don't know what's up right now, but the stimulus shit come, then I'll start doing the t-shirt thing. But yeah, man, saying all that to say, I just be tired as fuck, bro. I recycle from, you know, anywhere from, you know, usually 10 o'clock to like 6, 7 in the morning. Sometimes later, 12 to 7 or whatever. But, you know, it just depends, and I be fucking whooped, bro. My sleeping ain't normal. I don't sleep like a normal person. You know, out the day, you know, I don't feel like, you know, it's doing any damage to my body or anything. I be tired as fuck, but I don't feel like it's wearing me out or no shit like to where it's damaging my body, but I know, you know, I know it's unhealthy, so somewhere down the line it's not right. Something's gonna fuck up. But yeah, man, because when you do that, and I smoke a lot of weed too, so, you know, you know, I can deal with the weed and all that shit, but it's not good to be getting in altercations. It's not good to be getting in altercations with these motherfuckers if you haven't been fully fucking getting your rest and shit, on top of fucking smoking weed.
Your domestic terrorism doesn't work with me, sir. You need a cough drop for your throat? Sound like you got a bullfrog in your throat.
You're on YouTube Live right now, champ. Get ready to start signing some autographs. Let me see. Exactly that. Okay. Vandalism, ethic. Yep. Yep, and it's, it's not hard to be slick. Like, if you want to be slick and fucking do something to one of these fuckers' cars and shit, like, they can say you did something to it, but, if you didn't see it, then that's just a fucking educated guess. You guess I did it, but you didn't see me do it, and if you did, then show me the picture. Because you're not gonna see me coming, because I'm not even gonna see me coming. I'm gonna do it randomly. I'm gonna do it randomly, my friend. It's gonna be really random, and it's not gonna take longer than 3 or 4 seconds. There's some fucking good 3 or 4 second vehicle fucking hacks, and you don't even have to be close enough to touch it with your physical self. You don't touch nothing on the vehicle. Just whatever you fucking toss at it, just believe that it'll do the damage. And not talking about breaking no windows or nothing like that, but you'll have a hell of a time trying to get it off that paint. You'll have a hell of a time trying to get it off that paint. You'd rather fucking drive around with that shit on it than take it off. I promise you that. But I'm not into that type of shit. But once this vehicle, and that's why I document everything, because, once this vehicle finally fucking, and I take all the footage and, show that these people are the cause of it, you can't hold me accountable for what I do. You're lucky I'm not, and I'm lucky too. Now, I'm not saying that like I'm a tough guy or anything, but, all the bullshit that motherfuckers got pent up as far as anger and shit, like, look at what the fucking VTA guy did. Look at Myron May. Look at all the other targeted individuals. We can't hold them accountable for what they did. No way in the fucking world. Let me see. The young kid. Oh, wait, hold on. Damn it. You need to. Oh, okay. The young kid and the old man at the park playing Pokemon Go was hilarious. Did you zap something out of my phone? No, that wasn't that. They wasn't playing Pokemon Go. They was acting like they was playing Pokemon Go. That he was showing that dude how to get into people's phones and shit. That's why when I went over there too, you see how if you watch that video, watch how he sheltered his phone. Why this shit? Cause I got up close enough to see his phone, but that wasn't even my intention. Like that shit went over my head. Like, I didn't notice that I could see his phone until I fucking, he started trying to shelter it and shit. Then it, But yeah, that's what they do. They get up real close to you, and they ping your fucking phone, and then they get in your phone and shit. That's how they're able to fucking see what you're doing online or fucking, and I figured out a way. I know how to get them. I can't say it online though. I can't say how I get them. I can't say, but I've been recording it on the low. I've been recording them on the low, like whenever. I can't say it. But you guys will see, I got a little fucking, I got something that's gonna be coming up. It's not like a documentary or nothing, but it's gonna be like a bunch of videos showing, like, you'll see. What's going on, planet? Yeah, I see him. I see your comment. Let's do live, bro. Watch how bad they get. Yeah, just whenever they set it up, whenever. You got an E40. You got you got the E40 live. I don't think I heard E40 laugh before. I noticed a lot of individuals getting nice motorhomes around me too. Yeah, that's what they're doing too. They're getting like, they don't, they get them from like the police auctions and shit, like, or impounded cars and shit. The police got a lot of them. They give them that shit, yeah. They have them in designated spots, like out here, they're encampments. Look at the one headlight, ladies and gentlemen. See the one headlight? Really bright. You're trying to bright me so you don't notice it, but that's a one headlight vehicle. Trigger to make me do some violent shit.
Your triggers have no effect on me. I will not hurt anybody. You will not trigger me into a violent reaction with your one headlight.
Yep. And that's how you gotta do it, ladies and gentlemen. I recommend all targeted individuals get this thing and fucking call these motherfuckers out. And as you call them out, start telling them that's why, such and such killed. Myron May went to the college and killed all these people. Like, we need to fucking start clearing. And in a way, I think it'll help us too. We need to start clearing some of these targeted individuals' names that they've fucking been scumbagging and shit. Cause I know, me as a targeted individual, if I ever died, and these motherfuckers said that I had mental issues, my family said I had mental issues, like, I would want somebody to step up and say that's bullshit, no matter, I would want somebody to step up and say that's bullshit. Or if I fucking flipped out and did something to one of these boys, like, even just to fucking show support, if I went to court, like, I would want fucking people. You gotta think, like, some targeted individuals, like the dude that just killed his neighbors, the targeted individual that just killed his neighbors. Think about how lonely that dude felt in the courtroom. And then on top of being lonely in the courtroom because, he really had no support. Well, I don't know if any targeted individuals supported him or, went to his court date or not. But, if not, you gotta think, like, how that fucking feels like. To know that people know what the fuck is going on and they won't fucking go to court and or at least, call your fucking attorney or whatever, try and reach out to the best way of their ability. Like I be thinking, like, damn, man, like, that dude, what if he never been to jail before with that type of fucking case, not knowing what the fucking not knowing what the fucking sentencing is gonna be, like not knowing how much time you're gonna get when you know you're not completely wrong. Like you could have probably made a better decision, but you know, you just black out and you lost it. And then you don't fucking realize it was a mistake until after you did it. You know? Which is really fucked up, man, because they force this upon you, like they're forcing this out of you. They're creating this shit. They are creating it. Then they get everybody to call it predictive policing. Then they fucking put it on TV shows as they ride up on people. They're not telling you they got a bunch of fucking snitches and weirdos fucking harassing the people. They're just pulling up on the people, saying their computer told them there's gonna be some trouble in this location. And fucking here you have it, fucking police hopping out on TV trying to make that shit look good. Fucking bullshit ass fucking tactics, man. Fucking smoke screening the public. Smoke screening the shit out the public. Just think all the VTA workers, the workers where the dude shot those 9 people, just think some of those people, they were that guy's friend. They know the type of shit that dude was going through. Like they gotta live. They gotta live. They gotta live with the fact that they made that dude do that. Not only do they gotta live with that, but they gotta wonder if one day they're gonna get caught. If one day they're gonna get in trouble for making that man, that's 8 lives on top of his own. That's 9 lives. 9 lives. That's what you guys gotta live with. Those of you VTA workers that work in VTA, those of you that at least have a conscience. I know a lot of you guys ain't got no soul and no conscience. You've been working that shit for like fucking 20, 30 fucking years, so you're pretty much tied into all their fucking secret society parties and all that fucking corporate bullshit. But, you know, for those who don't play the politics and they're just doing the job and shit, like, you gotta fucking live with that shit for the rest of your fucking life. Knowing that you're a part of the reason 9 souls fucking flew off this planet. That's a lot of shit to carry. You see, you put the thing, see, they can't. A lot of people, like I'm looking at some of the comments and shit, this is how they're messy. Like, a lot of people are fucking messy with this shit. Like, you guys gotta, I'm gonna stop, I gotta be fair about this shit. So I'm gonna stop reading all the comments and shit. I don't want to leave any legitimate TI out. But, you know, I'm just gonna be talking and shit. because these weirdos and shit, I'm not gonna give them the time of day. They're messy like that. They, you know, they just can't. They can't help themselves, and that's how they're gonna get caught. You know, that's how they're gonna get caught. Whether they care or not, if they get caught, is none of my business. I'm just saying that's how they're gonna get caught. But yeah, you guys just pay attention to these people. They're terrorists. They are domestic terrorists. Anyone who doesn't know what gang stalking targeted individuals are, if you don't know what predictive policing is, community policing, community on watch, cops on patrol, or whatever, citizens on patrol, all that fucking bullshit is domestic terrorism, where you got a lot of fucking weirdos getting paid in gift cards, and some people even getting paid in good money to fucking harass a citizen to the point that that citizen kills himself or somebody else, assaults somebody, that type of shit. Then they can pass their gun laws and, all that extra fucking bullshit. And if you think I'm bullshitting, he did it so fast, he didn't think no one was gonna catch it. He did it so fucking fast, like, he didn't even give it a second. But as soon as that shit happened, they got on the fucking TV talking about gun laws. Like, come on, man, you guys fucking, that's what I mean. They be so eager, like they give themselves fucking up. They give themselves up. And the next fucking mass shooting, he's gonna be on the fucking TV saying the same shit. Meanwhile, everybody thinks this shit is real. And it's not a fucking show. Like, they're not creating this shit. Like, they think this shit is appearing naturally. Someone is fucking naturally walking into this place and shooting up these people. Oh, he just naturally had mental illnesses. And if it's predictive policing, then how the fuck did you not be able to predict that this man was gonna do what he did? So right now you're telling me what good is it to predict something if you can't stop it before it fucking happens? The thing is, you can stop it. You just don't want to stop it. You want it to happen. You need it to happen. You need it to happen so you can put your fucking bogus laws into effect. Anybody who's asking about gang stalking, I seen a couple, like 3 or 4 questions about gang stalking. A lot of new targeted individuals since I put the sign up. If you want to stop this shit, I can't answer that. I can answer it, but we ain't ready to do that yet. But the best advice I can give you is record everything, even if you're not gonna upload it. Like, actually, a good thing would be just to keep a SD card, and some shit don't upload. some shit don't upload. And keep that shit to yourself to where if you ever gotta go to court, you can find somebody you trust. Send them a couple of the files as well. That way if your public defender, your lawyer wants to fucking, do some real fucking work, then they can hit up your person. Like undeniable shit that like if you try to fucking bring it up, that they'll refuse to fucking they'll refuse that shit happened. They'll they won't admit, or that they're lying. You just catch them in lies, cause they will lie. The police will lie. And right after they lie, in court, right after they lie, they say, in my experience of being this is the famous thing. This is what gets the jury. In my fucking 6-7 years of police training, I observed such and such, and nobody sees it, hears nothing else. Once they hear that 6 years training, in my 6 years training, or in my 6 years as a drug enforcement officer, it was evident to me that this is the action that this person was taking. Whether it was selling drugs or whatever, they'll fucking lie, and that fucking line right there, it doesn't matter. You could be 100% innocent. That line right there, get your ass locked up. Because they'll take the police over your word any day. A police officer could rape somebody, and you say something about that cop, there'll be somebody saying, oh, they have it hard. They put their lives on the line every day for us. He was stressed out. He probably he didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know what he was doing. I remember one time, this is a long time ago. This was hella long ago, but the police in New York, they had beat some dude and stuck a billy club. They violated the man. Best way to put this without being vulgar and shit. They violated him sexually with a billy club. And you guys, you can use your thinking caps and know what I'm saying with that. But they violated him with a billy club. And, just some of the comments that you see are fucking weird and disgusting and fucking shit like, well, what did he do to deserve that? Like, what did he do to deserve a billy club in him? What did he do? And it's not just one comment. It's not just two comments. But you got people trying to fucking make excuses for the police. All types of shit. Like, this one cop had raped this lady and shit. And this was on TV. This is on YouTube, actually. If you type it in, cop rapes lady, and goes to court for it, you see that the fucking cop is fucking crying and shit when he gets caught and shit. But before they get caught, they're real tough badasses. they'll harass the shit out of you. But once they get caught, because they feel they're invincible and they won't ever get caught because they're police and they're, you know, some of them are tagged onto these societies. Whereas, you know, they're invincible to some extent. And they have that cocky ass mind state. And that's, you know, shit gets fun for them. They rape fucking inmates and shit. Female inmates. I don't know how many different cases of that shit there is. And then the inmate tell on the cop, and then they be like, you know, you're lying on the cop. You got some type of disciplinary action, and now you're retaliating on the cop. It's crazy, man. Life is a targeted individual, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. That's the thing, that StreamYard shit, bro. They like, I can't pass this. This the only comment they're letting me get to. The StreamYard is I can't do that shit. I've tried to do it on other targeted individuals, like that do lives and they let you join in. You gotta do it. It tells me that, you know, I don't know. It gives me like, you know, I'm not savvy enough like to do that shit. I think you can. You might be able to do it on this though. Like, see if you can download this app and do it like this. If not, I'll try to. I'll try to StreamYard again, but you know, I don't know. Yep. Definitely. Power